Alright guys, I'm back today with another video. This one is going to be brought to you by CurlsCurls. Of course, if you aren't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Also turn those notifications on so that you do not miss another video. So as you guys can see, you get the nice box for storage. You do get a wig cap and you also get an extra elastic band and some extra clips. Now the unit that they sent over this time is the Laura lace front wig. This one is 13 by 6 inches of parting space. Now this curl pattern is a natural curly and it's a 3B 3C. The length on this is 14 inches. The density is 150%. I do have a light brown lace color and then my cap size is small. You do get your soft lace. You get 2 combs on the side, a comb in the back, and your adjustable straps. And you also do get a nice pre-plucked hairline. And they do lightly bleach the knots in the very front of the hairline. Now off camera, I did go ahead and wash this unit. I did use the Aussie Moist shampoo and conditioner. And look at those curls, guys. This is the curls from me freshly washing it. It looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and pluck out a little bit more of the hairline. Now, like I stated, it does come pre-plucked, but I just wanted it to kind of mimic mine. So I'm just going to take out a little bit of hair. I'm just going back and forth across the hairline, and I'm making sure to use some really sharp tweezers. As you guys can see, I'm not taking out too much, and I'll show you how much I took out. I feel like that is not a lot. Just gonna focus on where I want to part the hair. I was not sure if I wanted to do a middle part or a side part, but I feel like the last couple of curly wigs I've been doing, I've been showing you guys middle. Well, I've been showing different kind of styles, but I wanted to see what this one looked like as a side part. So when, of course, you are styling curly hair, you want to make sure that you have a water bottle to keep refreshing the hair, because sometimes with curly hair, it can dry out quickly in some spots, and you want this to be really moist when you decide to add your products in. Using my Garnier Fructis whole blends, the coconut oil and cocoa butter, and this is a leave-in conditioner. This is the only products that I'm going to put in here to style this unit besides molding down the hairline. This hair is very soft and it was very easy for me to run my fingers through, and it also did not take a long time to style. So you guys know that I have reviewed Melissa, which is one of my favorite kinky curly wigs, and that one is very thick, and I felt like it needed more product to it just because of how thick and how kinky the hair was. This one, as you guys can see, is way easier to style, and I'm not getting as much shedding with this unit. You guys see that my paddle brush is just running through those curls, and the curls are just clumping up perfectly on this wig. The hair was a little bit frizzier towards the top of the unit, so I will be going in with my Lotta Body foam wrap just to lay down the hairline and also those hairs at the very front. And then I will be taking my rat tail comb just to comb it back and get the look that I am wanting, and just to kind of smooth out the very top of the hair. That is all I did when it comes to styling the unit. I just kind of use my fingers and kind of push the hair over. I'm going to let this air dry on the mannequin overnight, but this is what it looks like while it is still wet. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And now this is what it looks like while it is dry. So while it is dry, I did notice that there are some longer pieces that I know I am going to have to cut off. So that is not going to be a problem at all. I'm just going to work on cutting off the lace on this unit. You guys know I have a small cap size, so the small fits me so good that I don't have to worry about going in and adding an extra elastic band for security, and the ear tabs fit me really good. I don't have to go and cut any of that off by my ear, so I'm always happy about that when I am working with this company's units. I'm going to go ahead and add in my powder just to help this blend a little bit more, and as you guys can see, the difference from where I add my powder to where you can see a little bit of the line on the other side. Now I'm just going to go into the hairline and make sure that everything is blended really good, and then I will be going into the parting space and adding a little bit more powder. Now I did lightly bleach the knots on this unit. The knots aren't big at all. You absolutely don't have to. Like I stated, they do bleach the very front of the hairline. So if you just wanted to put that on and then just add powder into the parting space, you could. I did not do a harsh bleaching on this unit. I have not been doing any harsh bleaching with any of my wigs lately. So just a light bleach, enough to where it looks realistic when I add my powder in. In my black bottle of Got to Be gel, I'm just going to swoop over a little bit of hair on the side, and it's just a really quick swoop. I feel like it needed something just right there, especially because I am going glueless. Now, you can glue your unit down and free spray it down, but because their wigs fit me so good, I feel like I don't have to do that step. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and add in my Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Serum. This is going to help control any type of frizz. But with that Garnier Fructis leave-in conditioner, it also gives you a nice shine, but not as shiny as that Lotta Body curl mousse that I like to work with for my deep wave and my other curly units. I feel like that one gives a nice shine, but when you fluff it up, it takes some of the shine away. So I'm happy about that, because even though this said that this is a natural color, I do feel like it is coming off a little bit darker. You guys have to let me know what you think, but I definitely think that it's coming off a little bit darker, more like a 1B. Off those longer pieces that I showed you guys in the beginning, it was not a lot of those hairs, but they were definitely there and need to be cut off. It only took me a couple of seconds to do that. And guys, this is the final result of Laura. I love the way that it turned out. The curls on this are absolutely gorgeous, and of course the hair gets curly all the way from the roots to the ends, which is one thing that I love about the CurlsCurls company. It did not take me a long time to style this unit. I love the curl pattern, and I also love the density. Now, of course, this is 150%, so it's going to get a little bit thicker throughout the day. However, if you want something that is not too thick, then you will want to look at the full lace version, which is 130% in density. The 14 inches is definitely giving me that curly bob look, but if 14 inches is just too short for your taste, they do go all the way up to a 20 inch. Of course, when you add on more length to the unit, then it is going to cost you more. As far as cap sizes go, you guys know they have small and medium, and then you can ask for a custom. Now, the parting space on this looks really good. You get your 13x6. Overall, guys, I really do like this unit. I only got a little bit of shedding. If I had to pick between Melissa and Laura as a beginner, you might want to go with Laura because it's a little bit easier to style, and I feel like you still are going to have maintenance, but it's not going to be as much maintenance as the Melissa wig. They both look very, very natural, so it's just a personal preference on which look that you are feeling. Let me know how you guys are feeling this, and of course I will make sure to leave all the details down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn those notifications on, and share and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.